Now listen, you probably think dating sucks. You're probably over it and like, to hell with this, you don't want to deal with it anymore. And bottom line, you're ready to give up on dating. But wait, I'm going to explain to you why you should not and how you can start to make things better for you. My name is Stephan Labossiere, aka Stephan Speaks, your life, relationship, dating coach, here to provide you with dating and relationship advice. This is going to be advice for men and women because we're all going, well, we'll say we're all, you're all going through it as far as the struggle with how you're feeling about dating. And I'm going to break things down for you. Now, again, always be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video. And you know what? Comment yes or no below. Do you feel dating sucks? All I need is a yes or no. Comment below. Take the poll so I can see how many of you guys are really feeling frustrated about this whole dating thing. Now listen, again, I'm a dating coach. I've sat down with thousands of people. I have millions of followers, if you're not aware, online. I've read through tons of messages. I know what many people are going through. But I also understand what many people are overlooking in this dating process and why it unnecessarily becomes more frustrating than it needs to be. So let's cover a couple areas here to help shift your mindset when it comes to dating so that you're not in this give up mode and that you can still be available and ready to receive some great opportunities and a potentially great, amazing relationship. So the number one thing I want to cover is I want you to stop focusing on dating and focus on learning. Here's what I mean by that. A lot of times our disappointment with dating is because we come into it with the expectation or the focus on, I've got to get to know this person, and a lot of times we want to do this as quickly as possible, let them know where I stand, figure out if we're for each other, and boom, get in a relationship. And don't get me wrong, I am all for not wasting our time. There's a video I have, it's called Stop Wasting Your Damn Time. I will say it from the mountaintops. I believe in that. But I also believe in the fact that if we want to make dating a lot more palatable, all right, a lot more pleasant, we have to go into it with the mindset of learning. Going on a date is an opportunity to learn. All right. And when we have the opportunity to learn, it can be learning something about ourselves. It can be about learning that person and seeing we can be with them. It can be about learning how to better date. It could be learning something, a new experience that we may share with this person. When we go into it for the experience of learning, yes, we can still be intentional about what we desire, but we don't place so much focus and pressure on what the result that we're seeking when it comes to ultimately a relationship. All right. We're just trying to learn. And in that, if we go on a date and it doesn't work out, or we realize, you know what, this person isn't for us, we're not feeling defeated. We're not feeling depleted, because then we will focus on, what did we learn today? What can I take away from this date? How can I improve as a person after having gone out with this individual? Now, yes, there's going to be some dates that just simply suck. There's going to be some situations where there won't be much to learn from. But again, when you shift your mindset to learning, I believe you're going to see much more positive experiences, which, crazy enough, by focusing more on a positive mindset, you will be able to create more positive results, meaning you actually may end up having better dates now. And with better dates, you may end up having a better, or you actually will, forget you may, you will have a better opportunity to connect with someone and actually see something flourish, because a lot of people have gotten in their own way to the potential of a relationship because they're projecting too much negativity. They're too guarded. They're too antsy and on edge. And again, all of that negative energy is only throwing things off. So changing your mindset is going to make things easier for you. Now, the second thing I want to cover, and I kind of mentioned it already in the first, is don't waste your time. Again, we can develop dating fatigue because we allow situations to drag on longer than they should. All right. And we allow these people who don't belong in our lives to drain us, beat us down emotionally to where we don't have anything left, even if the right person comes along. We are no longer emotionally healthy enough to have a great relationship. So by simply learning how to let people go quicker, when we recognize this isn't it, we don't want the same things, we're not on the same page, keep it moving, that's it. Or once we recognize this situation is now pouring negative energy into my life, it is making me anxious, it is making me resentful, it is causing other anger in me, maybe because we're not getting what we want out of it, maybe because this person is not showing the effort we desire, and we've addressed it, because you know how I am, you got to address it first, don't just cut them off. But when we learn how to recognize those things quickly, address them, and when we see they're not being corrected, we let it go and we move on. And by doing that, we preserve our energy. We protect our spirit. We allow ourselves to still be at full what's the word I'm looking for? We're operating at our higher level still, rather than being depleted by each situation. So learn to get them in, get them out. I mean, if you watch my previous videos, you know I say that all the time. Get them in, get them out. We do not need to waste our time. All right. The third thing I want to cover is, rather than worrying so much about dating, make sure you're falling in love with yourself. Make sure you're becoming your best you. Make sure you're pouring into yourself the happiness that you're looking for in life. Again, one of the reasons why dating becomes such a struggle is because many people are placing their hope for happiness in the dating. Hope for happiness in the relationship they're looking for. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with wanting a relationship. There's nothing wrong with viewing that as the extra piece to your puzzle that will bring additional happiness in your life. But you must create happiness within you first. You must find that happiness with you first, with God first. When you do that, again, the beautiful things about what I'm mentioning to you is that they indirectly or directly actually increase your chances of finding the right person. Because when you're happy, you're going to attract better situations, better people into your life. You're going to be better equipped to receive and embrace the right person. So you want to make sure you're focusing on, okay, how can I still raise my quality of life? How can I still be walking in my own happiness? Also, because the last thing you want is to finally meet someone and say, hey, my happiness is now your responsibility. It's your job. Figure it out. And when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, now I'm not happy. So now I'm going to let this other person completely dictate happiness into my life? Absolutely not. When you can create that within you, now you can bring happiness to them. They can bring additional happiness to you. Y'all can bring happiness to yourselves. Now it's a whole and healthy relationship. That is the one that's going to be something amazing. Again, now don't confuse that with the fact that we still have to do our job to pour into each other, but we must create that happiness within ourselves first. All right. Now, with that said, again, I need you to stay encouraged, because love and an amazing relationship can come when you least expect it. It's not always when you're searching. Sometimes it's when you're not looking at all. A lot of times when you're not looking at all, it just, boom, hits you out of nowhere. So I want you to remain open. I just don't want you to consume yourself with, oh my God, I gotta have it. You'll be fine. What you have to have is health. What you have to have is happiness within yourself. What I want you to have is God in your life. What I want you to have is purpose in your life. These are the things I want you to really focus your energy on, and let dating be that extra thing that you can enjoy as well. Because again, we're going to focus less on the dating and more on the learning. All right. And when we do that, we're going to enjoy it a lot more. So don't give up on dating, but change your mindset. Shift your focus and make sure you're taking the right steps in your life and getting on the right path. Oh, and one more thing. I know I mentioned God already. I know I said I want you to find God and your purpose, but I just want to emphasize again, like, while you're single, make sure that you are working on that relationship with God. That relationship is going to set you up for greater success in your romantic relationships. Don't just let it be about, okay, I pray every now and then. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging whatever your approach is. I just want you to establish and put energy behind your relationship with God. Make sure you're dating God. Let's put it like that. Make sure you're making time for your spiritual walk, because it's going to help you with your health, physical health, mental health, emotional health. It will have a great positive impact on you, and it will help you in those moments where you do feel discouraged about dating. It will help you have more faith. It will help you stay in a more positive mindset. And again, all of those things will help you in your overall quality of life as well as your dating results. Be sure again to like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there.